Tuesday, September the 15th, 2020, out here working on the old piece of crap Nova. I decided to take the mounts that attach my IRS to my frame rails, and I cut the welds, I pulled them back out. I wasn't happy with the amount of clearance that I had in between the mounts for this frame member and this frame rail. So I pulled it all apart. I put a little extra gap in there, and I'll try and show you here the mount. You can see there she is. I cut them down and welded them in place. I actually left about 1/8 of an inch gap so that, you know, as I welded them up, it gave me a little bit extra space. This is the piece that I cut off of there on both sides quite a lot. By removing that, I basically was able to move my frame rails inward, allow for a wider rear tire, and as a result, my frame rail moved inward. So, got that done. I went ahead and just tacked a couple of little pieces of like 3/4 square that you see right there to try and make sure that the relationship of this frame rail to that frame rail remained exactly, you know, perfectly in one plane and so forth as I wanted it. I'm now moving on to the point where you can see here I am mocking up and tacking in the frame rail that connects my rear cross member to this piece of frame right here. You guys would not think it, but the amount of cutting and grinding and fine fitting that it takes to create one of these things just right is just really remarkable, if I'm being totally honest. And let me kind of show you what I mean there. So if I turn the camera around and I take this piece right here, it needs to be able to perfectly slide in there, kind of wiggle it a little bit, give a little wiggle, boom, and there you go. Nice tight gap down here, perfect up there, and as a result of that, I'm not pushing on this and kind of tweaking it in either direction, so I'm really happy with the fitment of that. It's just remarkable how difficult it is to create that. I'm trying to do it with an accuracy of about 1/32 of an inch, so frankly, it's rough. This week's update video brought to you guys by Hurricane Sandy, who is rolling ashore here in the Panhandle right now. And to Hurricane Sandy, I'd like to just say, screw you, bitch!